This show is all about talking with people about their testimonies and how they operate as Christians in this world. Please give a warm welcome to Rachel, the host of the Beautifully Surrendered podcast.
Hi!
Yeah, so we're just going to get into Rachel's testimony, and she's going to share her journey to faith and why she surrendered to Jesus.
Yeah, so I was raised in a Christian home all my life, but as a lot of people say, I feel like I was just like going through the motions. But then my sophomore year of high school, I found the Lord. So basically, I remember in my high school, you had to take like 1 year of athletics or PE. And especially at the time, I was not athletics. I was like, I'm doing PE, like the easiest route. And I remember like we didn't have to do that much for some reason. Like when we weren't doing anything, like we would sit in these bleachers and like chat and hang out. But I didn't really have many friends in that class especially, and so I don't remember like what like sparked it, but all of a sudden I found I had all this like 45 minutes of free time, so I found myself journaling and getting into the Bible, and I just like fell with it, like it was the only thing I wanted to do. And I like remember like a specific moment, like sitting in those bleachers, and I was like, I'm called to ministry. And of course I didn't know like what that looked like. And half the time I still kind of don't. But that basically is like how I found Jesus. And I've gone through like so many moments in my life where the Lord has really asked me to trust him. And I feel like a big part of my testimony is learning to trust him and just continuing that. And we'll get into like walking by faith. That's like a big theme in my life.
Yeah, nice. And just curious, how old are you?
Yeah.
Again?
I'm 23, so I'll be 24 in February. Yeah. How old are you?
I am 25. But
Okay, cool.
yeah, that's really cool because I think a lot of people, especially nowadays, tend to find or dedicate their lives to Jesus later on. Like for me, I was like 21, but it was really cool. It's really cool that you were able to find him much earlier. And I'm sure that helps like sift out a bunch of unnecessary things that you could have experienced if you didn't.
Oh,
So
definitely.
Really cool.
Oh, I know. I'm so thankful. I feel like sometimes, like, I mean, my testimony is so powerful. I think sometimes people feel like me, like, oh, you're raised in church all your life, and then you finally, like, find the Lord. And I feel like some people think that's still not a testimony, but it still is. I mean,
Yeah.
The Lord says that there's power in our testimony. So.
Yeah, 100%. And like the fact that he like came to you even though you were, sitting alone, like I think that's when he really shows himself, like in times of loneliness